Personal emails from former Secretary of State Colin Powell were hacked and leaked, and they revealed some colorful rhetoric about what Powell thinks of the 2016 race. Colin Powell called Donald Trump a, quote, national disgrace. And on Hillary Clinton, he wrote, quote, everything HRC touches, she kind of screws up with hubris. And while Powell called Clinton a friend, he also said that, quote, Clinton comes across as sleazy. And, of course, Powell made a not safe for air dismissive reference to Bill Clinton's alleged infidelity. And this morning, Trump responded on Twitter in Trump fashion, writing, quote, I was never a fan of Colin Powell, and after this weak understanding of weapons of mass destruction in Iraq equal disaster, we can do much better. Clinton's dodged questions about Powell and the emails. Okay, John, is this the year of the political hacks? And obviously, this is the highest profile one we've ever seen. What kind of fallout can we expect from this leak and in general going forward in the next 55 days in this election and as a country?
Let's start with the easiest one here, just at the level of Colin Powell. You know, this guy has been the most sought-after endorsement of both parties ever since, well, for the last two election cycles. Barack Obama had his endorsement in 2008. It was a big deal when he got it. Everyone expected him to endorse Obama again in 2012, and he did. I think he was one of the big names that was still out there in terms of endorsements, and this will now make that endorsement, I think, somewhat tainted if he even decides to do one, just because he's now out there as having criticized both sides. It's an interesting one of these stories, right, where normally if Powell had just attacked Trump the way he did, the left would be cheering. Instead, he attacked both Trump and both Clintons. And so no one knows quite to make of it, except apparently Colin Powell has a lot saltier language in his private emails than he does in his public television appearances.
On the micro level, I don't think it does take him out of the endorsement business, but I don't think we're in the endorsement business in the election. Both these candidates are 100% awareness level, so polarizing. I don't think any surrogate's going to swing one way or the other. The scary thing for me is on a bigger level, us as a society, and this needs to be a wake-up call for us, because there is not a human being, with the exception of you, John, if you went into their emails, if you went into their text, you're going to find things that are nasty. That's how we communicate as individuals versus publicly. So a very scary wake-up call for all of us.
Well, and look, we've seen these DNC email hacks, and so far some of them have been quite explosive politically, but none of them have had kind of flavor and texture and contour and personality. This is the first one that's really had that, with a genuinely famous person saying things that are genuinely embarrassing to him and to others. It just really is, I think, there's a kind of, it forebodes, it foretells future releases of this kind. We're waiting for WikiLeaks. We're waiting for Julian Assange to drop some more emails. I think some of them could be quite impactful if they are more in this direction.
Very scary stuff.